positive thinking, positive speaking, positive actions, positive reactions.
Grand Rising! If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning into today's practice. To all my returning viewers, hello friends, and thank you for your support. I'm trying to play with my lights. I noticed once I started using this different mobile device and stand, it looks like my YouTube videos are now darker. So let me see, do I need to? I'll play with it another time, but I have noticed the lighting is darker now that I changed devices and stuff, and I don't like it. Anyhow, but none of you complained about it or gave me your criticism. I'm taking it. It hasn't been too much of a distraction, but I know I need to work on it. And I want to apologize, and I try not to do too much apologizing on this site, but one of my pet peeves is time. Respecting other people's time and other people respecting mine. So I apologize for being a little late. I'm noticing that with at least the past month, I've been coming on later, and I just want to invite you in my head, in my mind for the next couple of minutes. I want to contribute it to my own personal growth as to why I've been late the past month. It's because I literally put out the script the morning of, and some topics like today, I'll pretty much be at the end of the script, and then I see that my thoughts or my angle, my direction on the message goes somewhere else. Still part of the message, but outside of where I initially wanted the message to go. But today I was like, instead of just discarding it and tabling it for another discussion, another topic, I was like, no, this is pertinent to this message about blessings. And I want you to be very attentive, not to say that you have not in the past, but especially attentive to today's, because I want you to see where I kind of drifted a little bit, but it still was within the topic. And I want you to comment on it. Not, I don't want your critique so much as to whether I should have kept that part in it or not. But I want you to most likely comment as to whether or not that part resonates with you or did not resonate with you. Or yeah, I touch and agree with that. Or yeah, or I kind of, but this is my thoughts on it. That's what I want your feedback on. And you will know the part I'm referring to when you hear it. I'm also finding that I'm in this place, this part of my life right now where I feel, I don't want to say torn, but my challenge is how much I want to share with the public, what message is solely for me and which message is solely for me, but I feel the public needs to hear, or what message just keep to myself, if that makes sense. Because I'm part of many communities, but I feel that I'm not part of any of them, if that makes sense. I've shared my opinions, my thoughts with certain individual communities that I associate with or I identify with, and that I based on their body language, they don't tell me this, but based on their body language or their response of lack of response, I get the impression that they don't totally like what I shared, or to the point where I don't want to say it angers them, but it kind of nudges them a little bit. So I'm working on my deliverance, how I deliver things. And I'm not talking about on this platform, but in my personal life when I interact with different people in different communities. So pray with me on that. Spirit at work in through you. I appreciate that, Miss Pamela. So I just wanted to invite you in my head. And as I was working on today's script, I was like, you know what? A lot of times you talking out loud, you speaking your thoughts to the people. So a lot of times I'm inviting you in my head anyway. So just know that. And because of what's happening globally, your inner man wants to relate and respond to your thoughts. Oh my gosh, that's kind of deep. I like that, Pamela. Thank you for sharing that because I'm like, what's going on? All right, so let's move on. And today I want to start off with the message. And our message comes from the daily publication of the Daily Word. And the title of today's message is, I am blessed to be a child of God. Your very life is a blessing that you receive anew every day. Today, count your many blessings and feel grateful for all the good in your life. You can be grateful for the life that animates your body and inspires your mind, and for the love that fills your heart. There are no greater blessings than these, from which all our blessings spring. You are blessed with free will to choose how to respond to events, what you wish to learn, and how you choose to serve, and what you choose to give. Our opportunities are plentiful. So make the most of them by giving robustly. With your many blessings uppermost in your mind, set the intention to use your gift to serve as a blessing to the lives of others. Now, I've heard people say that there's no such thing as freedom. They are not free. And I specifically hear this a lot, not saying that it doesn't exist in any other community, but because one of the communities that I identify as is Black, I hear African Americans say things such as, I'm not free, especially in America. So this message reminded me that we all have certain freedoms. Right now, I'm talking to the Black community. I'm talking to the LGBTQ community. I'm talking to the women community. I'm talking to the elderly community. I'm talking to the disabled community. I'm talking to all communities, that we are all free. We are free to choose what to think, how we react to a situation. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, nor the situation you are currently in this world or in your individual communities. You still are free to choose how you're going to respond to that situation. Whether you want to learn from that situation, whether you want to pick up a new trade or skill to more effectively address the situation, you have the choice to go above it and serve one another, especially the communities in which you associate with. You have the choice of whether or not you want to continue to give. Remember, doing nothing is a choice. Only you can make that choice. You may say, I was forced to do it, but ultimately, you did it. I know today we are supposed to be talking about how we are blessed. I think having the freedom of choice is something you can add to your list of blessings, your list of what you are grateful for, if you haven't already done so. Just something to think about as we go into our practice today. So I invite you to join me in the guided gratitude meditation. This gratitude meditation reminds us how showing our gratitude can be a great way to spread positive feelings in the world around us. Happiness and success are two mental states we all like to experience more often. These states rarely happen randomly on their own. It takes an intention to experience happiness and success. And the best way to manifest them is with an attitude that supports them. So let us begin. Begin by sitting or lying in a comfortable position, placing your palms facing upwards, letting your shoulders roll back slightly to open up your chest, and gently closing your eyes as you just focus on your breath. Notice how it flows naturally without you even needing to do anything to it. It's always keeping you alive, bringing in nutrients on the inhale and releasing stale old energy on the exhale. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to work at it. Your body just does this for you. It is life-giving. Let yourself feel a sense of appreciation for your ability to breathe. How wonderful is it? How easy, effortless, and natural. Saying out louder in your mind, thank you. To the air, to your lungs, to your breath. Take a nice, deep, slow inhale through your nose, feeling your stomach expand. Holding your breath at the top. And when you're ready, exhale with a sigh. Let your awareness travel from your breath as you let your breath just be natural to thinking about your body in general. Your ability to be here right now practicing this gratitude meditation. All the different working components in your body that are making this possible right now. There's so much to be appreciative to. Let your cells begin to infuse with feelings of appreciation for your body. Think about all the things your body enables you to do that you love, no matter how big or small. It could be as simple as hugging someone you love, eating a favorite meal. We're simply just being here right now in this gratitude meditation. We often take our bodies for granted, but at this moment, you honor your body. You well up with feelings of appreciation for all that it does. Feel the appreciation flowing around you and within you. And now let your awareness travel in this gratitude meditation to a person or an animal that you are so appreciative for. Doesn't matter if you know this person, just anyone who gives you feelings of gratitude. Let yourself think about all the reasons why you appreciate them. Where does this feeling of gratitude live within you? What does it feel like? And before we bring this gratitude meditation to a close, I just want you to open up a space in this moment, in the nowness. Just randomly put that energy, your feeling, your thoughts into all the things you are grateful for, period. Let that feeling of gratitude enlighten you. Know that it and in itself is a blessing to you. It's blessing your body. It's blessing your mind. Know that you are a child of God. You are a spiritual being endowed with spiritual powers. You are powerful, capable of achieving any dream, anything that your heart desires. And for this, I am. You are grateful. Take this feeling with you with this gratitude meditation as you bring your awareness back to the room around you. Opening your eyes whenever you are ready. Namaste. So I want to take this moment because I see I got some. Oh, okay, Talisa, you got me all over the place. I see you on Instagram. You had issues finding me or opening my this segment, this video on YouTube, Grand Rising. But I see you now. We're able to. I've been missing, been waking up late. Okay, no, you on time. I I started a little later today myself, tweaking and working on this. Yes, yes. Oh, Brother Nagarian is on here, Grand Rising. Miss Pamela, appreciate you for touching and agreeing. I appreciate your words. Miss Pat, I see you live on YouTube, Grand Rising. Thank you all. Oh, Miss Pat is on Instagram as well. I love it. You guys be on multiple platforms at the same time. I don't know how you guys do it. I guess it's the same way how I do the live feeds on multiple platforms. No apologies needed for that, Gary. The fact that you was watching me, I don't care if it was an old program, practice or not. I do appreciate your consistent support. Thank you, Miss Pat. All right, so I started late and I went a little over, so I'm not going to hold you, ladies and gentlemen, too much longer. But I do want to ask you that if you haven't already done so, to click that like button, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will mean so much to me and this platform that you did. And don't forget to hit that notification bell that you may be notified every time I come on YouTube Live. I love y'all. I'm reading your comments. Mr. Lisa, hit the like. Yes, I had to find you live. Love you much. Love you too. All right. All right. So we will have a guided meditation this evening at 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. You are cordially invited to tonight's meditation as I guide you with a meditation in honor of our cancer survivors and all those who have made their transition. However, everyone and anyone is welcome to join me in tonight's healing meditation. All righty. I want to thank each and every one of you again for joining me live. And those of you who will be joining me later on, whether it's on later on today, or whether it's later on tomorrow, or later on in the month or the year, I appreciate your support in tuning into this practice. I thank you for joining me in today's experience. Know that I love you and I truly do appreciate you. Peace and so many blessings.